You may have heard that mindfulness means clearing your mind, or that it means staying calm, no matter what happens, or sitting perfectly still. It does not. Mindfulness begins with something simpler, noticing what is happening while it is happening. In psychological research, mindfulness is often described through two connected skills. One concerns what we pay attention to. The other concerns how we respond. The first is attention, deliberately noticing present moment experience. That experience may be a breath, a sound, a body sensation, an emotion, or a thought. The second is how we meet that experience, with curiosity, openness, and less judgment. A useful definition is, mindfulness is intentionally paying attention to present experience with openness. That openness matters because simply noticing something does not always make it easier. We may notice an anxious thought, then immediately criticize ourselves for having it. Mindfulness offers another response. An anxious thought is here. Can I observe it before I react? This does not mean agreeing with every thought or liking every feeling. It means seeing what is already happening clearly enough to choose your next step. Mindfulness and meditation are related, but they are not the same. Mindfulness is a quality of awareness you can use while walking, listening, eating, or speaking. Meditation is one structured way to train that capacity. Think of meditation as practice time, and mindfulness as the skill being practiced. We practice returning attention so that presence becomes more available in daily life. Contemporary practices draw partly from contemplative traditions and have been adapted for modern healthcare. Researchers also describe mindfulness as a combination of monitoring and acceptance. Monitoring means recognizing what is happening. My attention wandered. Or noticing, my shoulders are tense. Or realizing, I am planning my reply instead of listening. Acceptance means allowing that moment to be present without immediately trying to remove it, without fighting it, feeding it, or judging yourself for it. This combination matters. Awareness and acceptance appear to work together. Awareness alone can sometimes make discomfort more noticeable. An accepting attitude may help us stay with experience more gently and respond flexibly. In one randomized study, combined training reduced mind wandering more than monitoring alone. One study does not settle the science, so this result should be interpreted carefully. It illustrates a useful idea. Mindfulness involves what we notice and how we relate to it. Here is what usually happens when someone tries to focus on the breath. For a few seconds, they feel one inhale and one exhale. Then a thought appears. Am I doing this right? Attention follows the thought, and the breath slips into the background. A few moments later, they realize that they are thinking. That realization is not failure. It is the moment of mindfulness, the moment awareness returns. The basic cycle is focus, wander, notice, and return. Each return is one repetition of the skill you are training. The aim is not to prevent wandering, but to recognize it and return without self-judgment. Some practices may feel calm or spacious. Others may feel restless, dull, emotional, or completely ordinary. Mindfulness is not measured by how peaceful a session feels. It is measured by whether you notice and return with care. Mindfulness is not emptying the mind. Thoughts are expected. It is not a test of how few thoughts you can have. It is not forced relaxation. Calm may happen, but it is not required. It is not positive thinking or replacing every difficult thought with a pleasant one. And acceptance is not passive resignation. Seeing clearly can support intentional action. Reviews of clinical trials suggest structured mindfulness programs can help some people. Reported improvements in anxiety, depression, and pain are often small to moderate. That is encouraging, but results vary and benefits are not guaranteed. Mindfulness is a trainable skill, not a cure-all, and it does not replace professional care. Let us test the idea for a moment. There is nothing special you need to achieve. You do not need to close your eyes. Let your gaze rest somewhere comfortable. Notice one point where your body meets the surface supporting you. Pause and feel that contact. Now notice one natural breath. Your mind may comment, plan, compare, or wander. When you notice, silently name it thinking, then gently return. Keep your eyes open. Focus on a sound. Move, shorten the exercise, or stop. If distress continues, seek professional support. Mindfulness is awareness with openness. Notice, allow, return. Next, try 1 minute and observe what your own mind does.